Okay guys, today's video we're gonna do a quick review on my VS chassis, which is right here. Okay, so this is my VS chassis right here. You can see it's got a sliding damper system, which is on the front and the back. This is for the setup, which is the track layout if they have a lot of chicane or digital turn. So the sliding damper system, it is giving a very smooth moving when you come moving to the chicane or either digital turn, especially if you have a little curve like going to left and right, it's like a waving section like that. It's really giving a lot of speed, and it's very standard setting. I don't have body damper system on this type of setting. It is just regular like side damper, which right here in the back like this. Okay, the most important thing on this setup, it is the brake system, which is I have right here. So you can see there's a brake right here, and this is the brake with tape. So I've been do a video last time was talking about the Tamiya Mini 4-wheel drive basic education number 5. We're talking about the brake because it doesn't really matter what type of motor you're running, and you can see this car is running light dash. The gear ratio, it is 3.7. Okay, and let me open it. You can see it. The gear was 3.7, which is the green one. Okay, this car is designed for the truck, which is have a bank, which is like 2016 Japan Cup. Because 2016 Japan Cup, they only have one slope, and the rest of them is 40 or 60 degree bank. So it doesn't really matter it's a 40 degree or even 60 degree. Doesn't really matter because all those bank is starting from 20 degree and it goes up. So this is a 20 degree bank, which is I have on the setting board. So you'll notice my front brake when moving to the bank is still having a little bit like you can see like a probably 0.2 millimeter away from the ground, and my front wheel still contact with the track. So it doesn't really matter it's 20 degree and 40 degree or 60 degree bank. It will giving a better speed, which is when my car hitting the bank. Okay, because the regular setting, which is I have right here, like this type of car, and when it's moving to the bank, which right here, see my wheel is not touching, and because the front underguard and the rear brake was lift my car up. So this is really bad when you have like a high angle bank. So it's better to having this type of setting, which is can giving you a special angle on the front brake, and your front wheel still can contact with the bank, and giving you a lot of torque when climbing. Okay, and you may ask me if you have like this type of setting, how about a slope? So, okay, here's the slope. So I have to explain this because due to my car has special setting, and it's only gonna be contact with a slope. So for the bank right here, because bank have the angle looks like this and the slope have the angle looks like this. So I take advantage of the different design on the slope and the bank. So when my car moving to the slope, you will see about right here, my wheel is starting to right here, not starting to give a brake. My wheel is lifting in the air, it's not contact with the slope. And this is how my brake works. This car brake is only gonna be working on the slope, but on the bank, well, not working on the bank because they have a totally different design. So you have to take advantage of that and giving a special angle setup on the front brake. That's what most people they do on the front brake. For the rear brake, you better to giving a little bit of tape, which is right here. So in this case, the rear brake will be acting as a sliding play, and this is giving a better speed, which is when your car moving to the bank, you don't have any resistance on the back because this is no longer gonna be your resistance. When you tape it, this surface become really sleepy. Okay, so it's really up to your choice. Really depends on the truck layout. And for the next, I'm gonna show you a small video, and you're gonna see the test of this car. So on that testing video, you're gonna see my competitor was using the Hyper Dash 3, and I'm using Light Dash, and within 3.7 gear ratio, and my competitor was using 3.5 with Hyper Dash. and which means he's way faster than me. But you will notice on the bank, 60-degree and 40-degree bank, he was losing speed because the brake setting, it is totally different than the one I have right here. So I'm just trying to tell you guys, and it doesn't really matter what kind of model you're running. It's really have to be fit to the track layout, and especially your front and the rear brake setting and the whole car, the setting have to be matched and fit to the track layout. In this case, even you're using a light dash, try to with somebody using a higher version, the model, you still can beat them, because with right setting, and it's giving you a lot of speed. And it's so, because today's Mini 4-wheel drive is not about the speed, it's not about how fast you have the model, it's about you have the right setting. Okay, ready? There you go. Oh, wow. I'm like that, okay? It's hyper. Ready? Oh, this way. 1, 2, 3, go.